it's Nicole. I'm in Durham today. I've been to Durham so many times. You've seen my vlogs, but this is the absolute first time that I'm here as a student. I am going back to university this year. I'm going to study English literature at Durham University. I'm very excited about that. So I hope you'll come along the journey, watching me going back to the university, going back to being a student again, studying English literature, and also just today, generally speaking, going around the city, completing my enrollment and registration process. So come along. I've just been to my college and met the student support administrator and got my student card, so I can now get into the library. I'm very excited about that. So that's my college done. I came today to sort out a few things. That's one of the main things, to get my student card and see my college. So in Durham, every student get assigned a college. It's a bit like the Harry Potter Four Houses situation. So I'm assigned to the Trevelyan College, and that's where students usually will be doing their daily stuff. That's where they're going to live and sleep and eat, meet their friends, chill out. But because I'm not going to live on campus, so I'm not sure how much I will have interaction with my college, but we will see. There's also a college library I forgot to check out, but I think I will now go to my department, which is the English department, and to sort out my modules and timetable. In the library cafe, it's absolutely deserted. I think in a few weeks time, this is going to be a lot more busy. So I'm just enjoying myself, enjoying the space and spying on people. I had a look around the library already. I already love the library. I don't think there's a library that I don't love, so I don't know how much that says about the library itself, but it's beautiful. I love the staircase and the glass. I think it's less of a maze than the university library that I'm used to. That one's a nightmare, but this one looks beautiful and easy to navigate, which is important because I get lost a lot. I was going to borrow a book today for my module, the first seminar of my module, one of the modules, but I only discovered after I came here that that book is only available online anyway, so I can't borrow the book. But that's okay. It's good just to walk around and have a look, and it's all very exciting. Hello, I'm just having lunch. I'm in the Central Administration Building Cafe. So after the college, I went to a couple of buildings just to check them out. The induction talks and the welcome talks are going to happen in those buildings, and I don't want to have to look for them on the day, which I'm really glad that I did check them out, because one of them was not easy to find. The building was there, alright, but the lecture theatre was hidden. It was a bit of a maze, so I just grabbed a random staff member and she took me all the way there. She showed me the lecture theatre, which was very kind of her. And she happened to be an international person as well, so she was very chatty. We had a little chat. And then after that, I checked out a couple of other buildings I think belong to my faculty. So I also went to my department office building. I don't know where the lectures and seminars are going to happen, but anyway, I've seen them all. So I went to the admin office. The staff there were super helpful. I asked about my modules. They are all confirmed, so that's all set. And I also asked about the timetables. Those are not out yet, so I have to wait until the induction week, which is fine. So they said you are all ready to go, so they welcomed me, so that was very nice. And I went to the central admin student service as well, and the lady there was really helpful too, and even the lady behind the lunch counter was super nice too. I couldn't decide what to have for lunch, so she explained the whole menu for me, which was very kind of her. So generally speaking, very happy with my first pre-course day. Generally speaking, look forward to my course very much. Not only because of the study, obviously, I'm looking forward to reading all the books, joining all the discussions at the seminars, but also, I'm glad I can do this in the northeast of England. I just feel like everybody's super friendly. Just remind me this is the northeast after all. I don't want to be biased, but this is where I live and I love people here. My friends from other parts of the UK, other parts of England, bear with me.
My first ever study session in the library. I'm so excited. There's absolutely nobody here. That's not true. There are some people here, but it's so quiet. I expected it to be a bit busier. The term starts next week. But anyway, I'm enjoying this very much. And I think I should stop talking.
This is the way Google Maps suggests for me to get back to the city centre. I'm sure it's a very pleasant walk most of the time. There's the river, but I'm not quite sure in the tipping rain. But just to show you how green Durham is, it's slightly dark and scary in this weather. And there's absolutely nobody here. So I would just have to walk fast. Hello, I'm back to Durham. This is the official first week of the term. I'm just going to my faculty induction. I'm in the library again. I just had my lunch in the library cafe and I was given a map of the library and I studied it during lunch, and I realized last time when I came I only went to one section of the library. I've missed most of the library, so I need to go explore a bit more. the faculty induction. We met all of the directors from different departments. There were quite a few of them. They were English studies, obviously that's where I'm studying. There were also philosophy, theology, classics, modern languages and culture, I think, and music and some other departments I can't remember. And they offer a wide range of really interesting modules. And it's a shame I can only take 3 over the whole degree, and I do want to focus on my English stuff, so I don't want to swap out my English modules with other modules, with modules from other departments, but they are very interesting, so I might email the program directors and ask them if they'd let me listen in. I don't know, we'll see. Depending on the timetable as well, obviously. I can't be at 2 places in one go like Hermione. I also met a few students. Sorry, I'm just in the town square. It's a bit loud. I also met a few fellow students from my course as well, so we just happened to sit next to each other. I met 4 girls, 2 from India, and 1 from China, 1 from Malaysia. So really look forward to meeting them, getting to know them more. We will see each other again tomorrow morning at the department specific induction and welcome, so we'll meet them again then, hopefully. I met the very lovely program director of my department as well. She helped me a lot during the enrollment and just the whole process of application. She had a chat with me via Zoom, just to chat me through things and answered all my questions, so it was very kind of her to do that, and I met her today for the first time in person, so it was lovely. As you can see, it's raining again. I promise it doesn't always rain in the northeast. It looks like it, so we'll see what's the weather like tomorrow. So if it rains again, that'll be very funny. So I'm just going home now. See you later. It's Tuesday, the 1st of October. I'm back in Durham. I just had breakfast. I went to Greggs. I feel like the YouTubers I watch, they usually go to somewhere that serves beautiful croissant and a cup of beautifully made coffee of some sort. But that wouldn't be truthful for me. I thought about the options were this morning either Starbucks or Greggs. Not many places open before 8. So I thought about going to Starbucks, and for the reasons of aesthetics. But that wouldn't be truthful. I'd much rather have Greggs breakfast raw with bacon and eggs. So that's what I had for breakfast. I'm just walking to campus now. It's my department specific welcome and induction. So I look forward to seeing 3 of the 4 girls that I met yesterday. I need to check Google Map because I'm not sure I'm going the right way. I'm a bit lost. Hello, I just walked past another Greggs. They were a lot busier than I expected at this time of the day, but maybe students get up early. This second Greggs had more seatings, so I might go there more in the future just to have breakfast and wait for my lectures and things. Well, wait for my seminars. I don't have lectures. And of course it's raining. It's raining again. Hello. I'm at my building already. I'm a bit early, so I thought I will tell you about my modules, tell you a bit more about my course. So the full title of my course is called English Literary Studies, and we get to choose 3 modules, and there will be a dissertation at the end. And it's a 1-year master program, but I'm doing it over 2 years as a part-time student, and I will carry on working as usual. And they only let us choose 3 modules. There are so many choices. I'd love to be able to choose more, but at the same time, I'm aware even with those 3 modules I've chosen, it's already going to be quite tight. There's so much reading. I started reading for my first couple of seminars since August, maybe earlier than that, and I still haven't finished reading them. So yeah, I know I probably won't be able to take more, but it's just so attractive and tempting. By the way, this is the building I'm going into later. I think this is the back of the building. Look, the beautiful 1960s, I presume 70s concrete blocks. Yeah, I don't know much about the buildings, but I presume it's post-war. That's why it looks like this. So my seminars, I'm doing 2 this year. The first one is called Narrative Transformation. I can't remember the rest of it, but basically it's about how fiction, I think, evolves from ancient classics all the way to Shakespeare. So the first seminar is going to be about Virgil and Homer, and then the last seminar is going to be about Shakespeare's late romances, and then there's a lot of medieval stuff in between. And the second module I chose is creative non-fiction writing. So it's a creative writing course. Actually, it's one of the creative writing course module. So it's quite funny. Yesterday when I asked the girls what modules they chose, none of them chose my narrative transformation module. So I don't know. Yeah, I still haven't met anybody from my module that I might be able to make friends with. It's important to have friends. So yeah, look forward to meeting more people today, and maybe I'll find out someone who chose my module. It's now 20 to 8. No, 20 to 9, sorry. Is that right? Yes, 20 to 9. If it's 20 to 8, I have seriously misjudged the timing. So maybe I will go in now and get ready to meet everybody. So see you later. Alright, I'm in the library. Just a quick update. I met a few more students, well, actually one more student from my course, from the induction session. He is doing the same module, the narrative transformation module, so I was very excited to meet someone, but he is actually going to do it on a different day. So I just realized that module is repeated. So there are 2 classes, I think. That's my understanding. So he's joining the other class. Sad times. So I still don't know anybody from my module. But I'm sure I'll meet them next week. So I might meet some of the girls, some course mates for lunch. We'll see. But for now, I'm in the library. I'm just going to read a bit more. This book called Writing Essays About Literature. I found it just randomly in the library. I thought it might be useful, so I've been reading this, just preparing myself, writing essays. We got all the deadlines for the essays now, so exciting. Also, pressure is on. I was just waving at the ceiling there, trying to turn the lights back on. The lights keep turning themselves off, and it's not responding. People who are watching behind the CCTV cameras must find me really comical. But yeah, it's a bit dark because the lights right above me have turned themselves off and wouldn't turn back on again. Oh well. And it's not raining. Hi, I'm back in Durham. Today is the 4th of October, Friday 4th of October. This is the end of my induction week. I'm back for another welcome talk. We're going to meet more staff members, I think, and apparently someone is going to come and talk to us from the Institute of Medieval and Early Modern Studies, which is one of the research bodies. I have no idea who they are, but it's part of Durham University, and I think they are very strong with their medieval and early modern studies, and that's kind of partly why I decided to study with Durham. And I'm in Greggs again. This is the second Greggs I told you about last time when I was here. It's lovely. It's lovely here. A lot of space upstairs and beautiful windows. I always dreamed that maybe Royal Shakespeare Company or Globe in London or some kind of literary Shakespeare-specific things, people will get in touch with me and say, oh, we want to work with you, Nicole, on your channel. But by this rate, I think maybe Greggs will contact me first. That's okay too. I'm very proud of our Greggs. Last night I went to a public lecture, not in Durham, in a different university, and the lecture was about how Shakespeare would have sounded like or might have sounded like 400 years ago in all his plays, and it was very entertaining as well as very educational. I always wondered, for example, some of the lines don't rhyme but they look like they should rhyme. For example, there was a funny scene when we went to watch Love's Labour's Lost. One of the actors made fun of the rhyme between drove and love. So I thought, so it sounded like they're supposed to be rhyming couplets, but they don't rhyme anymore. And he was talking about how they used to rhyme and how they found out how the words sound like originally. So there's a website called originalpronunciation.com or something like that. I'll link it in the description box if you're interested. And that's his work, so he did a lot of academic work in this area, and he also produced shows and that's performed in the original pronunciation. It's fascinating. I'd love to learn more about that. His name is Ben Crystal. He works with his father, David Crystal. They are both linguists, I'd say, and he also works with theatre companies on different productions. And he was giving examples of how Romeo and Juliet sounded like and the impact of this original pronunciation on the length of the play, for example, and he also gave examples. So he would perform the beginning of Henry V in how did he call it? Received pronunciation, basically the Queen's English, King's English, and then how it sounded like in the original pronunciation. And it sounded very different and gave a very different effect, and that's very interesting. So yes, would love to know more about that. So just want to share that with you. I'm just going to have my coffee and not breakfast roll today. I had a pain au chocolat because I'm going to have I might have a second breakfast later. Just want something small for now. And then I will go to my induction talk. So see you later. Hello, I just came out of the induction talk this morning. It was really helpful. So the program director talked about all the student support we can get in terms of well-being, obviously, but as well as academically, to develop your academic skills, all the support you can get. And then she invited two students. I think they are PhD students. She invited two PhD students to come and talk to us about something called Medieval and Early Modern Students Association or something like that. It's a long title. And what does that society, what does that association do, and how is that related to my course, and how we can all take part and benefit from it. And it all sounds very interesting. Sorry about the siren. I hope you can still hear me. So we asked a bunch of questions because they were Durham undergrad, postgrad, and now PhD students, so they know everything about it. So we asked, well, I personally asked how best to prepare seminars and how best to do all the readings and get the most out of student life. Not just my questions. Everybody asked very helpful questions. So that was fun. And then someone from Career Service came and talked to us about all the career opportunities I've never thought about before, because I feel like I just started. But apparently everything starts early here. You need to start thinking about finding a job and doing PhD and further study and all that. So I'll have a think. It's really not raining. Look behind me. It almost looks like the sun might come out. If it does, I will definitely take a clip for that. So it's lovely today at Durham. Yeah, I'll take you around a bit more. Just come to say goodbye. I'm going to end the vlog here. I just came out from the department social. We had some cold drinks and some snacks. There's people rowing on the river. One sec, let me show you. I'm back. Rowing is really popular. A lot of the students I met today said they checked out the rowing society. Oh, there's another one of them. I can't keep turning my camera around for you. Yes, so I met some more students just now, some from English studies, some from creative writing course, and everyone was really lovely. Kind of half of them, maybe more than half of them, come from English background, as in they did English for their undergrad, and maybe the other half come from different backgrounds. And everybody was really kind. I keep saying I'm quite nervous without a background in English and also having been out of the university for years. I'm quite nervous about what it's going to be like, and they were all saying, oh, it's cool and you'll be fine, which is very kind of them. So I'll end the vlog here, and from next week maybe I will tell you a bit more about my reading lists if you're interested, and if you'd like to read along, especially the narrative transformations module. If you're interested in seeing how fiction evolved from ancient classics, Virgil and Homer, all the way to medieval stuff, all the way to Shakespeare. If you're interested, I'm very happy to take you along with me on this journey of going back to the university and studying English literature. I'm very happy to share my experience on my reading list if you are interested. And for my loyal viewers, those kind of titles will be kind of the main content of my videos for the next few months, at least till Easter, I'd say. I will just be furiously reading what's on my reading list for my seminars each week. I hope that's okay. I'll still try to read other things, obviously, just for fun, but a warning, if you're not interested in those things, that's absolutely fine, and an incentive to watch even more if you are interested. So we'll chat again. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.